Hello everyone. Today I will be talking about flood resilience in Indonesia, its history, facts, and mitigation strategies. Flooding in Indonesia, particularly in the capital city of Jakarta, is a recurring and escalating issue. Since 1960, the city has faced several catastrophic events. The years that has been presented here are the major floods that Indonesia has faced, particularly the 2007 flood. It was incredibly devastating, inundating approximately 70% of Jakarta's total area damage and causing over 5 trillion rupiah in infrastructure damage. The critical factor that are worsening these floods is land subsidence. Jakarta is currently one of the fastest sinking cities in the world, with land sinking at an average of 3.5 to 10 centimeters annually. In northern Jakarta, the rate is even higher, leading to roughly 40% of the city now sitting below sea level. This is primarily driven by the excessive extraction of groundwater, as many residents and industries still lack access to full piped water systems. The frequency of these disasters is increasing. Floods now account for approximately 34.1% of all recorded natural disasters in Indonesia alone. This trend is exacerbated by climate change, which is intensifying rainfalls by roughly 25%, particularly in the northern regions like Kalimantan and Sumatra. In response, the government has prioritized a few massive infrastructure projects to combat the flooding issue. These include the National Capital Integrated Coastal Development and the planned Great Seawall that has a span of 500-kilometer megastructure designed to shield Java's northern coast. Additionally, the Ministry of PUPR is combining river normalization, widening and dredging river bodies with a natural concept which focuses on developing green open spaces and reforestation along riverbanks to restore natural ecological functions. Beyond the infrastructures, the government has set rigorous recovery targets. For recent floods in regions like Aceh and Sumatra, a 100-day target for rehabilitation and a 1-year recovery roadmap were established to restore vital services. Emergency response also involves high level coordination with the Indonesian Navy, which deploys Marine Corps units for rescue operations and medical assistance in inundated areas. The private sector is also becoming a key player in disaster risk reduction through partnerships between the Indonesian Chamber of Commerce and Industry and international agencies. Over 220 participants from the private sector have attended specialized DRR courses. The goal is to move beyond simple contingency planning towards true business resilience, ensuring that companies consider the needs of their employees and communities during disasters. Resilience also starts at household level. In Beringin Jaya, a participatory action research project successfully implemented biopori infiltration pits. By involving the community in the diagnostic and action phases and installing 150 holes, residents can see that there are improved local water absorption by 42%. This low cost, nature based solution not only reduces flood frequency, but also lowers municipal environmental accounting costs for a disaster response. And as for my suggestion, we can take a look at the coastal communities using nature-based solution like mangrove restoration. In Labuhan Bajo, the silvo fishery model maintains a balance of 60% mangrove coverage and 40% fish ponds. Mangroves can act as a natural barriers against storm waves and sea level rise while providing a sustainable livelihood for fishers. This community-driven approach demonstrates how ecological protection can be integrated with economic growth. And that is all from me. Thank you.